Hello and welcome to this week's vlog. It's a warm one today. I noticed that there's quite a few caterpillar holes in my peppers, so I've taken them outside, picked off what I could find. There was a few hiding in the soil, they've been dug out, and I've just given them a good foliar feed of watered down seaweed. So hopefully they'll pick up in a day or two, and I might move them out of here and put them in the polytunnel because there's no problems in there. But the tomato harvest is going really well. As you can see, a lot of the fruit is starting to turn orange. Some quite nice sized fruit on there. So we'll definitely be growing these again next year. These are the Japanese black truffelli and the Ukrainian purple. They'll be growing again. That's Roma. There's only a few of them have started to turn, but as you can see, there's absolutely loads of fruit on them. Same on this side. And the Old Faithful Moneymaker are starting to ripen up, and some lovely trusses on them. I can see why they're so popular. They just keep going and going. So we're up to the top of the greenhouse, and they're still throwing up more fruit. But I'll take you out and show you the peppers. As you can see, there's quite a lot of holes in a lot of the leaves. Not looking the healthiest. This one's not too bad, but this one's really been hit hard. So I've brought them out here, give them a good spray over, and hopefully they'll pick up. You can see the little telltale signs, little droppings on the leaves. They're from the caterpillars, but they're pretty well hidden. They're hard to find. Hopefully I've got most of them out. So here we go. First chili trial of the year. Oh yeah, it's got a kick. I think the boys at work are going to enjoy these. We've got quite a fresh, zesty flavour. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, you get first off, you get a slight lemony flavour, and then the spice kicks in. Oh dear, yes, very enjoyable. Good morning. We've been tidying up a bit today. I've trimmed the bank and the path so it's nice and neat, ready for me to go on holiday next week. Don't want any letters off the committee for an untidy plot. So let's have a bit of a look. There we go, that looks considerably better than it did. It's just got a rake up, sweep the paths. The section you can see at the back, that's what this bank was like when I took the plot over. I've dug all the brambles out. They're kept on top of it the best I can. And the trouble is, this is just down the road. There's a Subway and a McDonald's and whatnot, and people just eat their food and throw the wrappers over the fence onto the plot. And you can't see it because when the grass gets long, it's all built in, so just got to keep it as tight as I can. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to take the cover off the compost. This is a 2-year-old horse manure mixed up together with some garden waste and kitchen scraps. So I'm going to give that a turn over to see what it looks like. I'm pretty sure there's a rat's nest lurking in there somewhere. There's always scurrying around, so might be interesting. So I'll set up the tripod and we'll give it a turn and see what it's looking like. That's all pretty good stuff. That's a good quality homemade compost, plenty of worms in it, plenty of life. Should be good stuff. So what I'm planning to do is lime the bed first, spread the manure over, compost, cover it over with the black matting. If I can find any cardboard I'll put that on first, but I haven't got any I don't think. And then I'm just going to leave it till spring, and hopefully that should rot down into the soil. Next year's brassica crop will be a little bit better. I've made a bit of a start on this bed. I've been over and limed it all. We've had a rain shower since then, so most of it's washed in, but you can just about see it. And then I've put roughly 3/4 of an inch to an inch of compost over the top, and I'm going to cover it over tomorrow. That's 3 wheelbarrows full that I've done there, so it's going to need probably another 3 to finish off this side, and maybe 2 more for down here, but I'm not doing this side until the rest of these crops are out. It's Sunday morning now, and I've just spent the last hour or so finishing off composting the brassica bed. So it's virtually all covered with a good inch of the rotted manure. I've taken out any plants that were starting to die off. I've got a few cauliflower to take home for lunch today. So what I'm going to do now is get out the black netting, the black weed membrane, and cover it all over. I think it's safe to say I won't be winning any prizes for the tidiest allotment, but I've got most of it covered as best I can. I think it would have been easier to wait till everything was out before I did this, but it's done now, and I don't want to be digging up my broccoli and my kale just to lay down some weed suppressing membrane, so this will have to do. Got this little section here done, and as things come out I shall cover the rest. That bed is just exactly the same width as one of the sheets of membrane, and that's tripled over, so hopefully that should cover most of this bed up until the parsnips, because the parsnips will be staying in until next year over winter. That's not a bad morning's work. Now let's get out the beetroot. It's not a huge crop this week, just some pongo beans and the beetroot that I've dug up of the other plot. I'm going to process them today. I'm going to be making pickled beetroot out of the small baby ones, and the larger ones we'll just slice and eat as we go. So that's it for this week's vlog. Hope you've all enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again next week. Thank you very much for watching, and see you soon. Bye.